Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Puck Witches, a vibes-based podcast where we yap about all things hockey. Today is June 19th, 2026. I'm your host, Champ, and this is my partner in crime, Saint. Saint, how are you doing?
It's officially off-season.
Yay, but also,
it was already like fake off-season, and now it's real off-season.
Well, as always, we have a lot to discuss this episode, so let's jump right into it. Saint, we gotta talk about it.
What could we possibly have to talk about?
The Carolina Hurricanes! Thank God!
I, as somebody who is a Canes hater and really did not want them to win this cup, thank God. Thank God that evil has not prevailed. Lesser evil. In true American fashion, the lesser evil has prevailed. Not evil, but lesser.
I just would like to point out that we called it at the beginning of playoffs. We said somebody is going to break a curse because it was either Canada's curse, it was the President's Trophy's curse, it was
Canes Eastern
Conference, and there was something else. There was one more curse for the Metro Division, but I can't quite remember it. And we were right. The curse was broken. I'm happy that the narrative of they are exactly 20 years apart fits. I think that is about the only good thing about the Canes winning.
Yeah.
I also would like to say that there was a Cassandra moment here in hindsight, okay? Do you remember when I drove off the road and got the cop to come help me?
Oh my God, wasn't he a Canes fan?
He was a Canes fan.
Oh my God, like a cab, but I hope that cop is having a great day because he helped you.
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, somewhere in my hometown, he is excited as fuck that his team won, or he doesn't care, and he's like, hey, nice. I hope he remembers me because we talked about hockey for an hour and a half. But yeah, as soon as they were in the finals, I was like, that'd be funny if I had a moment of a Cassandra moment at the beginning of the season and I didn't even realize it. So now we've got to start taking these signs seriously for what they are, because they're getting more and more blatant in front of us and we're just ignoring them.
Yeah, we did kind of just when a dog doesn't want to look at you because he doesn't want to have to listen. That was what we were like, no, if I don't look it in the eyes, it's not real.
I'm thinking about when we were in Edmonton and we did our most likely to win the cup ranking, which it's on a video of 10 Misconduct if you go look at it, that we were like, the Canes have like a 5% chance of winning.
Yeah,
they're the fifth spot.
We were like, we knew that they were always going to make, like,
they're a good team.
Yeah, they're a good team. We just didn't think they were actual cup contention because they had been so, like, I think we kind of got
influence.
The problem was that the previous 2 years they were like, the Canes are going to win the cup. It's going to be a fucking like they're going to be a wagon. And it wasn't like they were good, but the Panthers killed them.
I do think that it's interesting that people are saying that this Canes team built their team to beat the Panthers, so that when the Panthers were not in the cup, they were like, oh, we'll just dog walk them. I mean,
because that does kind of seem not like it was also what the Penguins have said for years is that there is no breaks on them. They just are so consistent.
Yep.
You never get a chance. They don't let up. And then if you make a mistake, they pounce on it so hard, which I think is a different tactic than what the Panthers did, which was just
the Panthers play mind games,
beat the shit out of them. They play a lot of mind games, but just also, like, as Paul Marie said, just pound their D, just constantly hit them, constantly like break them down, as opposed to the Canes are just like unstoppable force. Very tortoise in the hairstyle, but they both won. Like,
they went 16-3 in the playoffs, which is fucking insanity.
Which really just tells me everybody else sucks.
Well, I was also,
not that the Canes were bad, but like, where was the resistance?
Yeah. It's one of those things where we talked about how it was a boring playoffs, and it was. Do not get me wrong. It's not just because our teams were out of it. But like, I'm trying to imagine 2025 playoffs, there were like fights spilling into the benches. There was the clusterfuck of the Oilers and having to deal with Evander Kane. Like, there weren't that many moments of like jumping. Like, I guess the craziest one would be the Buffalo coming back and absolutely decimating the Bruins in the first game of the first round. Like, that's the most exciting thing standing out to me. And I could be wrong. I mean, that was a lot of hockey over the last couple of months. But that's the one where I'm like, they went 16-3 and there wasn't that much bad blood at all. So
yeah. Yeah, it was definitely not a case of, like, I think the closest we got was, like, the Pens and the Flyers, maybe? And, like, I mean, Dallas and Avs was pretty vicious, but, like, it wasn't, I guess we didn't pay enough attention to the West once the Oilers were out. Like, you know what I mean? There was definitely, I heard some, like, bad blood. Oh, I mean, I guess Buffalo in general was a wagon to fucking watch. So, like, that they were fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
It wasn't the worst postseason. No. It just was, like, one of those, or, like, it just wasn't, I don't know.
The drama for the season, like, for what was happening during offseason, came from outside of the hockey games.
Yeah, it was more talking, like, everything that wasn't happening for, like, the Stanley Cup Finals was more interesting. And, like, not even just because it's about players I cared about, but just, like, in general, the stuff I was like, I don't give a shit about Vegas. I hope they all fucking die. A bunch of fucking losers.
And then they did.
Again,
now, I do think that it's really neat that 21 of the players on the 2026 roster were first-time Stanley Cup champions. I think that that's awesome.
I do think that that's awesome. I'm happy for a lot of the players who, like, have never, like, Taylor Hall, who was a first round pick.
Hall.
Like, I'm very happy. Jarvis, like, there's
Sebastian
there's
Aho.
players.
I'm delighted by those.
I don't like Stahl. Fuck you. There's a lot of good players on that team. I think that I'm happy that they got a cup. I don't necessarily think that I'm happy. I'm always going to be spiteful that, like, Dry and Davo don't have cups, but there's other players like Pasta that I'm just like, I wish they had cups. But yeah, I'm happier that this team won.
Only 6 teams did not have former players to win the cups, and it was the Sharks, Kraken, Blues, Tampa Bay, Mammoth, and the Caps. Which I would think, it's a couple of like teams that are newer. And there's the Kraken and the Mammoth, but that's it. Like, the others have been around for a while.
Wasn't it crazy, the Sharks curse, though? Because it was like Brent Burns had been... Was it Brent Burns that was
you're
on?
Right.
So he was part of the Shark Corps that didn't win the cup. Sorry, as a Pens fan.
Yeah.
And then... not sorry. And then was with the Canes.
Yep.
Leaves the Canes, and the Canes won.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the Buffalo curse, where, like, Buffalo would, like... People would leave Buffalo and then they'd go on and win a cup, like, the next fucking year. Like, also, like, the former teammates of, like, Jaromir Jagr are winning the cup. Crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Or, like, being not winning the cup, but being in the finals.
Rasmus
like, being
Anderson.
in the Stanley Cup finals. Yeah. Crazy.
I do think that some of the stories that are coming out afterwards were incredible. I love the fact that Rod Brind'Amour would have them lift a cinder block above their head. Because it weighed the same as the Stanley Cup, but he didn't tell them, and so they've been lifting this all season long. I love that. That's really clever.
I do like that. Probably because none of the players thought about it. Like, I genuinely don't know if they would have thought about it. Yeah,
but because it's not going to be light. It's 35 pounds.
Yeah, like, and a cinder block, I feel like, is a good way to disguise it.
Yeah.
So that is very funny.
He called it the blue collar workout too, which I think is really... All right, Rod, you get you get 1 point. You get 1.
I do also think it was so fucking funny watching the Canes do the storm surge on their ice.
Oh man.
Fuck that arena though.
Yeah.
They were, like, kicking them out while the ceremony, like, they were kicking fans out of the arena and telling them they had to go.
Yeah.
Like, while the ceremonies were still going on. It was, like, such poor sportsmanship of, like,
it's Vegas. Are you shocked?
Yeah, of course. And, like, no shock here, but just, like, more just fuck off. Like, just fuck off. You're such pathetic. And I'm sure it was something to do with the arena, but when we were there, like, I can't imagine it not being in, like, the contract of you're hosting the Stanley Cup Finals, win or lose. You guys have to allow, like, an extra 30 minutes to an hour for that. They're going to be doing all of these photo ops, there's just going to be a lot going on there
just
for
dumb.
the winning
and it's
team.
Vegas. It's not like it's like somewhere in the middle of a city in the middle of the night, right? Like Vegas doesn't sleep.
Or just that, like, oh, hey, there's logistic concerns of like people.
There's no public transportation.
Yeah, and it's like it's not like when we're in Vegas. It's just like it's right on the right off the strip there. It's not far from their like monorail public transportation, and like all of the hotels are there.
Yeah,
everyone's always walking on the strip, especially at that time of night. It's not terribly crowded compared to like the busy parts during the peaks of the day and early nights. So it was just, especially on like a fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
Like it was just shitty and just, just shitty. Fuck off.
Now, here's my question. What do you think of John Tortorella's ego and his insistence in playing the same goalie?
Thanks for being such a bitch ass rapist supporter that the redemption arc for Carter Hart was more important than actually winning the Stanley Cup.
It's so fucking dumb.
Like maybe you should have gone with the guy who fucking won a cup before instead of this fucking loser.
Yeah.
Like
now I will say I'm so glad he was being an egotistical bastard. But also, what the fuck, dude?
Well, and it's also just like it's not like he was, mid.
Yeah.
He was record-breakingly bad. So ignore all of the other ignore the background noise, ignore who he is as a person.
Yeah.
Ignore that. He still fucking sucked. Yeah. Like he was still dog shit.
He had a .863 save percentage and they did not pull him.
Multiple times he let in more like I'm sorry, after all the shit that Stuart Skinner got through, and then to like pretend that like he was like, not to say that Stu's an S-tier goalie,
no,
but like, are you kidding me? Like this is record-breaking bad, and you're still gonna ride or die on his dick for this? Like really?
It couldn't have happened to a better team, man.
In a better group of
assholes, right?
It's very funny how they're all pretending that when they say like, "Oh, Vegas is the most hated," and like reporters are talking to them about it, and they're acting like it's, "Oh, well, hockey players still want to play for a team. They're not on anybody's no trade list." We're not fucking talking about that, morons. I know none of you have like an IQ above a middle schooler, but we're talking about the public's perception of you, which is that most people do not like the Vegas Golden Knights for both moral and ethical reasons and also for sportsman reasons. Like it's a double whammy of like they went from being like the fun team villain of the league of like, oh, it's fun to hate Vegas because, and they're really embracing it, to like, oh, y'all are just fucking evil. Yeah. Like, and you have to wonder like the psychology behind it of like these guys supporting someone who is, well, both of them. There's two players on that team that were part of this, and closing ranks around him so much, and then for him to suck about it, like it is just very, very, very interesting. It's bad. I think that they all deserve
whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone on that team that supports him, you're just pathetic.
Yep.
Like just don't ever talk about being good Christian men. Fuck off. Like, now, you don't have any morals.
Now, one thing that I did love was that I have linked you a thing on the doc that the current champions of the sports across the United States are not in the same city. I think that's neat. Like,
I do love that.
Like, because obviously baseball is the Dodgers. Seattle won the Lombardi Trophy. I'm so smart. The Knicks won their series last week. Thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. Of all the bullshit we had to deal with, the Knicks winning fucking mandate of heaven to New York, the greatest state in the world.
We're back. Yes. We're back on the right timeline.
We're so back, Betty.
We're back.
Baby. We're back.
Again, Knicks fans for exactly 3 days. A week now.
Well, now I'm going to be like, and I was kind of a Celtics fan just because of Boston.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, well. But yeah, I like this chart. I think that's really cool.
It's not something, I feel like you either get like because I don't remember the last time, and again, we don't pay attention to most other sports, but it feels like LA or New York get a lot of the championships. So
or like, well, especially like basketball and baseball, I feel like because of the way that their cap systems work. And that was the whole deal with the Knicks, right? Was that like that one player, because what is it, Dolan? Is such an idiot. Whatever. The guy who owns
MSG.
the Rangers.
Yeah,
who's a fucking lunatic. Absolutely like mind-bogglingly deranged. So he's been mismanaging the Knicks for how many decades. But one of their star players basically took a pay cut to bring in his boys.
Oh,
and
so
that's
Connor
how they
McDavid
won. Yeah, but like crank it up to 11. Which I think is really cool because I've seen it where like the same teams are going to be winning the championships.
The Dodgers.
In the Dodgers. Just because that's how it works when you can afford to pay a guy more money than the entire GDP of a country.
Yeah.
To fucking play baseball, which is again why I think salary caps should just be mandated. Like have the floor, have the cap. It just even if it's a crazy high cap, but you should have a minimum and you should have a cap.
I agree. And finally, as we wrap up our Stanley Cup chat, Jordan Staal did win Conn Smythe. He was the oldest player in NHL history to do so at 37 years and 277 days old. I called it.
Yes, you did, actually.
I would have preferred Taylor Hall, but I can kind of understand because literally he saved that series. And I will say that I really loved that his first person that he handed the cup to was Freddie Anderson, especially after the month that he had.
Yes, I'll give him. I just don't like Jordan. Well, I have two things.
Yeah, I know.
Homophobic.
Yeah.
And was one of the guys who was trying to commit the coup against Sid for captain. So like those are my two beefs with him.
Yeah. So,
but like I'm so glad too that Anderson, after all of that he's been through, like on a personal level, I think that's just really, really, really good, and I'm glad that they won for that.
Yeah,
I hope they get I don't know. I just can't imagine. I think it's such a huge damaging thing of like the toxic masculinity and like the win at all costs mentality. When you have a dude who's like one of his, not just like his mentor,
but his agent, right?
Like his agent, mentor, family, friend, basically, like, you know what I mean? Like that has to be like losing to lose them in such a tragic way.
Yeah, exactly. And then it'd be a big media spiel. Like it's not even something you can read in private.
Yeah, like we can't constantly. I think this year has been a good year with like Lena Solmark and Rasmus Dahlin and such of like
Victor Hedman. Yep.
That mental health. So much of sports is psychology, right? Like getting your head in the game, the mental blocks to this. They have to take care of their mental health. Like, yes, you can push through. I'm a firm believer in mind over matter.
Yeah.
But there is a limit to it. Like the brain is something to me, there's no difference in conditioning your muscles as to conditioning your brain. And I really hope that they're able to do some turning points in this over the next few years of like letting these guys fucking take a break, man. Like let them take care of themselves. Cause I don't want these guys to like to have that on the heels of Lemieux, where it's just like, okay, but what is the point of this if they're going to kill themselves in like 5-10 years, you know what I mean? Or like 30 years, exactly. You know, like get them the help that they need so that they can live good lives after the game.
Well, with that, we are officially in off season. Thank God.
We did it, kids. Both somehow the best and worst season ever. Like Penguins regular season arc was so good. Yeah. Up and down. Loved it. They hold a special. This Penguins team is like my Penguins team.
Yep.
Forever. Like I loved them so much. I'm gonna miss them all.
Yeah.
But goddamn.
There have already been some major sign-in trades. Because again, we're back, baby. Elliot Friedman's got his clicky clacky shoes. Coming to ruin my day.
Coming to ruin my fucking day every day of the week.
I woke up this morning to the Darren Radish trade, and because I went to bed early, which does not normally happen, and woke up to, of course, my phone blowing up from Elliot Friedman being like, "This is what's happening today." I was like, "It is 5 a.m. what are you doing? And so the Darren Raddysh trade, he signed in Tampa for 8 years and $8 million. Signed in Tampa and then was traded to the Leafs. On the plus side, he is a great defensive passer to actually get the pucks to Austin Matthews. On the downside, that is a long contract and he's 30. Well, so, and he also, fun fact, has a full no movement clause for years 1 through 6.
What? 1 through 6?
Yup.
I'm sorry. What?
He's a decent, like, don't get me wrong, he's a good player.
Have we not learned anything?
No, apparently not.
People not read their own news bulletins?
Nope.
Like, it's your job to pay attention to what's going on in the world of hockey.
Nope.
And I'm more, like, aware than you are. I do this for fun, for the bit. Like, what are you? Oh, my fucking
8
God.
for 8, 1 through 6, no movement
We're literally watching these Team USA gold medal fucking whiny ass rich spoiled losers fucking try to create a mega team and abusing their no movement clauses so they can all play together, whatever, instead of actually making their teams better. And you're gonna hand out a 6-year no movement clause? I don't ever want to hear shit about Kyle DeBoss ever again. When it comes to Leafs management levels. Are you kidding me?
Yep. Yeah, so that's fun.
Like, the cap, 8x8, fine. Yeah. That's not bad.
It's not a good it's not a good contract. He's gonna be 39.
Like, well, I guess that's what I'm saying is, like, so you've you've locked him in, right? Like, that's fine. You can lock him in, and he's taking a little bit of a pay cut because the salary cap is going to be raising a lot higher over the next few years.
And he's also going to Toronto, which does not have, it does have a, not sales tax.
Income tax.
Income tax, yeah. So,
and I that's fine. But, like, the no movement clause, like, that's, I mean, I have to imagine that's why he did it.
Yeah.
Is there, I don't remember. There was something about, like, if players retire versus players being injured. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of shit going on in that yeah. I don't know. It's like how the Panthers signed Marshy for like way
and we were like
too long. And I'm like, I know he's a beast, but he had a lot of injuries that he's just not been able to come through. You know what I mean? Like,
and I think that he will come back and bounce back this season, but this was evidence that you signed an older player and he was obviously injured for 3 months in the season, in the end of the season. So I don't know, man. Other trades that are being whispered about. Jacob Trouba is probably going to the market. I'm not shocked by that. John Carlson is also going free agency because he wants to go back east. Here's my question. Do you think the Ducks are going to have a shaky year next year because of these changes?
God willing, but I can't guarantee it either
I think there's also talk of Radko Gudas being potentially traded as well. And I saw somebody say, if he gets traded to a Canada team, it's a Greek myth.
Like, get fucked. Yeah, I don't know.
We've also got, and this is confirmed, Joseph Woll to Philly. Saying how you feel about that.
As if I haven't suffered enough.
I know.
Like, I'm not jealous from the Penguin side.
Right.
That they are getting
you have enough.
Goalie.
You've got enough.
We have enough fantastic goalies in the pipeline. I'm not concerned. It's more just that, like, my fuck-ass Penguins, we really, I'm a little bit worried about the Penguins because a lot of our contracts are going to be up sooner than later. Mm-hmm. And so
that includes Rusty and Rax.
Yeah.
I know. And Mantha.
I don't know. Mantha, I don't know. We'll see on that. They still haven't re-signed.
The only person that the Penguins have re-signed is, they've re-signed a bunch of babies, but also Gino.
It's not Chinakov. Who are we missing? There was someone that, is it Soderblom? I can't remember, but there was somebody that we haven't re-signed. I know that he's going to be waiting to get shit done, but this is also why I can understand that he's going for Nurse.
Oh yeah, speaking of.
Because currently the Oilers and Penguins are in discussions.
We don't need another crash out by us.
I mean, I guess after the problem is that in any other scenario, this would be fantastic, right? Like the Penguins and Oilers trading when it's you and me should be fantastic because it means we never lose our guys.
Right.
And it's a win-win because maybe we're doing like originally what I had thought was like, oh, if Jari can bounce back,
that'd be great.
That's fantastic. And we really needed Kulak. And I'm still upset that the Penguins got rid of Kulak.
Yeah.
But that was the dream scenario. Now it's just Dubas is going to fleece Bowman.
Yeah.
And so now now is this a revenge trade? Is Bowman going to like actually get something out of this? Are the Pens worried about cap space? Like we have a lot of holes that are going to be needing to be filled.
There have been discussions that we're taking Parker Wotherspoon.
Fuck off.
Ryan Gravy is the one that everyone's discussing, right? That would not be great for me.
That would not be great for you guys, but I wouldn't really like it would be trading an orange for an orange to me, just different kinds of like problems.
Yeah, but then you have the ability to say for Gravy, you have the ability to say he's not cutting it, he's going down to Bakersfield. With Darnell Nurse, you can't do that.
So on your end, that's great. And then I have to imagine DeBoss would also have like the leverage of like, okay, I think there's hope that Darnell Nurse can do well under Dan Muse's coaching system. I think that's what they're hoping.
If he does, I'd be happy, and I'd also choke you out.
I don't believe he would. I do have like I said, a psychological interest in the
how it works. Yeah,
he's so right now he's an A, right?
Yeah,
and he's been playing on the Oilers for a while.
His whole season, his whole career.
Whole career. I have to imagine that's a little bit of a shakeup, right?
Yeah.
Of like, he's going to a team that has a really strong pedigree and a lot of players on there who are veterans who fucking won.
Yeah.
And so I think his bullshit doesn't have a lot of room to
play around,
spin around. I think that will get nipped in the bud, because we don't really play like that. We do need defensemen, which is why I think it would be fucking insane to give you guys Parker Wotherspoon because he's been an absolute stud with EK. So unless EK is planning on bouncing, and even if he is planning on bouncing, which he isn't, until his contract is up,
right?
Then why the fuck would we trade a really, really good? Because to me, Nurse is not a top 2 D-man anymore. Like he's not line 1, he's not line 2, he's third pairing.
Yes.
Fine. Give him third pairing minutes. If he's good. I don't know what his stat card is right now for like the PK or the power play. I'd be willing to take him on, but I don't want to lose anybody valuable. No Rusty, no Rax.
No, I don't
no
think
Wotherspoon either. No, like
Wotherspoon
there's just,
I can see going, unfortunately for you.
I think losing Wotherspoon would be fucking stupid. He's been an absolute stud he to me wasn't even in the conversation. This is what happened last time. He's not even in the realm of possibility for me because he was like stalwart throughout the season. And just so good with EK. Was he like the best fucking defenseman ever? No, but for being partners with EK, he had some amazing moments where he was able to like balance out a lot of the mistakes that were happening, or just he just was doing good. I would not. Yeah.
There was also talk of Marashov officially being ready for the NHL. I agree. I think he's up. He's ready.
Like in his brain, he's here.
Yeah, I agree.
He's ready. Even if he doesn't.
Why I think they do trade Stu. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be so upset.
I'm gonna be really, really upset. Just let him come vibe. Just let him vibe here.
We have to see his mustache on another fucking team. You are going to witness me on the news.
Nobody else deserves him.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I will tolerate it if he goes to a team that treats him right. I just want him to be happy, and I just want him to be treated right. Everybody fuck off. But I would not be, like I said, we have quite a few, and with Taylor Gauthier being signed to the Pittsburgh Penguins, or to the Pittsburgh Penguins versus like the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, which I know they're all parent organizations. I don't really know how that works in terms of contracts. Like, if you sign. Are you always signing to the whatever? Yeah. It doesn't really we're good for goalies.
Yeah,
basically.
Wish that were me. I think the Oilers lose Connor Ingram onto market, which I hate. I think Kasperi Kapanen wants to test market. I will be so upset. And I think the same. I think Roslovic is also going to go, and I'm not shocked by Rosie.
I'm upset about Roslovic.
I know. Speaking of goalies, did you see that Bobrovsky wants a 6-year, $42 million contract?
He's 37.
Yep.
Most people are thinking about retirement at 37.
Not the Panthers goalie.
6 years is, I mean, I have to imagine that like Marshy's contract influenced him.
Probably.
Him taking the pay cut of 7, because I assume it's a 6x7. So a 6x7, that does make sense in terms of pay.
Yeah. But the time is insane.
Time is crazy. To me, it should be like he should try to go for. Is he testing open market or is he testing Panthers trying to resign?
I think he's testing Panthers trying to resign. They still have. It's until July 1st, so they are on a crunch to get him signed if they want to keep him as a goalie.
Well, they only have so much cap space.
I know.
Like, even with the injuries or not injuries, like I
think you have to pick one. Do you want money or do you want time? And that's not what's happening.
And he's already got 2 cups with them. So I know. Like, that's just like a personal thing on him. Is it like, okay, dude, you also got paid.
What do you want?
Like,
like
he got paid. He was a $10 million goalie, you know? So he got paid. He got his 2 cups. He's cemented as a franchise legend. Like, what more do you want here?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to finish out your years as a Panther, or do you want to go chase a cup, or do you want to get paid bank? Like, that's really what you have to pick. And it's not going to be all 3.
Yep.
And it may not even be all, like, 2.
Yeah.
Like,
and switching gears again, offseason has already been, it's crazy already. Jim Hiller is the new Leafs coach.
Bruh. Well, like,
there was
Godspeed.
Yeah, they apparently interviewed more than 20 candidates, which again, it feels like there wasn't enough time. They considered Jay Woodcroft, Patrick Waugh, Dallas Eakins, and Joe Pavelski. I still think that if they had hired Joe Pavelski, it would have been such a shakeup that it might have...
Yeah, because is this not just more of the same old safety?
Now, Hiller was the assistant coach under fucking Mike Babcock. But so he's worked in Toronto before. So
yeah,
there's a connection there. I just don't know. I mean, here's the thing, Saint. He's very data-driven, not necessarily gut instinct-driven. And you know that what's-his-name really likes that and uses AI for his stuff. So
yeah, and I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with being data-driven. It's just more like, okay, you've got to also... The data has to, like... You can have all the data in the world, but if you don't know what to do with it, that's the problem. Like,
I will always remember Jim Hiller, them being up 1 goal and deciding to challenge the offsides and losing, and then the Oilers, and that was it. That was done.
That was it.
Yep. So that's more of the same that I'm expecting. Unfortunately, and I'm not happy about this, it looks like Mike Babcock is expected to be the next Oilers coach.
Which apparently one of the influencing factors is also Zach Hyman.
I'm aware.
Because he played with him under Toronto.
I'm sad.
So you have to imagine, like,
I just hope that there is an adult in the room, because it looks like they are bringing on DJ Smith, who is another former head coach. And they're still going to have Paul Coffey. Paul, listen to me. I know you're listening right now. You've got to be the voice of fucking reason if he starts to bully that team, because our Oilers are so fucking sensitive. And I know that they want to be pushed, which is why I think that they're wanting him as their coach. And I get that. But
like, because they definitely need a strong
presence
hand.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's just I just oh my fucking god.
And I wish that the National Hockey League's Player Association would have done something, because they were like, well,
what a useless ass fucking organization. What, this is just like when they fucking investigate goaltender interference and they don't even actually look with their eyes and they just flip a coin or spin a wheel and press the button. I don't fucking know what they do.
Well, the allegations were clear.
They didn't.
They said 2 days. Yeah,
2 days. 2 days. Are you
fucking
kidding
NHL
me?
Did a here damn.
What are you guys auditioning for detectives at the fucking county police officers? That's how fucking you want to be? Like, Jesus
I've seen Midwest safety videos with detectives better than you.
Yeah, I've seen ones with, you know what, even the fucking worst ones, at least they took time.
Yeah.
They actually looked at things.
I don't know. I'm just annoyed. And now there are agents, they're like, well, I guess it'll be fine. Our players will play for the Oilers because it's the Oilers. They want to play with Connor McDavid. I don't think that's going to be how it works. And I think I want it to be a good choice, right? Obviously. I will not support him, but like, I'm not going to immediately bash him.
If we all have to deal with everything else in the world, then yes, I hate the fucking league overall, worst fucking league of any major sports. If they've decided that morals don't matter, we have no choice but to go along for the ride and just like, we can say, I think that dude's a fucking bully. I think he's a piece of shit. Fuck him. However, it's my team. I'm going to support them to a certain degree.
Yeah. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it.
Oh,
and this is all fucking Vegas's fault. It remains their fault. It's always going to be Vegas's fault. I can't wait to do our tier list next season.
Oh my God. It's actually probably changed.
It's changed so much this season.
It has changed a lot this season.
I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to create a new category for fucking Las Vegas. They hired Ryan Craig to be the 5th head coach of the franchise, and they granted a team to speak with Bruce Cassidy, but they will deal with it on a case-by-case basis going forward. Do you know which team that they granted permission to speak with Bruce Cassidy was?
The Toronto Maple Leafs.
The Toronto fucking Maple Leafs. I'm livid. I'm livid.
If I'm Bruce Cassidy, I'm fucking going to their houses and banging pots and pans outside the front porch every single day of my life.
I get to sleep because of you.
Bitch, you don't want me to be your coach? Fine. If I'm not getting no sleep, I would literally.
They're like, oh, you can be the coach, just not for the Oilers. And I'm like, I'm gonna come here and nuke the city. Fallout New Vegas, you're about to be real.
Literally, if finding the launch codes, I cannot.
October 23rd, Vegas, be ready. All right. Well, on happier news, Patrice Bergeron is getting his number hung in the Boston TD Garden rafters.
I'm so happy for him. I mean, we knew it was coming. I actually am a little surprised.
It's early.
Surprise. It is a little early, but # deserved.
Well, Chara just got it last year.
Yeah, which is why I think they were like, oh, well, if Chara's getting it this early, they're going to do Bergie now.
I'm delighted. I think that he deserves it. His statement to the media was incredible. I teared up. And I didn't even get to watch him more than, I think it was 2 playoff runs. Yeah. So, or not even 2 playoff runs, a playoff series.
Yeah.
So, good for him. Happy. We'll just have to see what they do for his video back, because Marshy's one made me cry. There's not going to be much else like it. TD Garden get real emotional up in here.
Yeah, real. Yeah, especially now on the heels of the Scots invading the vibes in Boston are so good right
Tartan
now.
Army.
Yep. I love it.
All right, Saint, do we have a sponsor today?
We do have a sponsor. Today's sponsor is Saint Astra, Twitch streamer, cosplayer, and artist. You can support her by purchasing from her Etsy or subscribing on twitch.tv/Saint Astra. Use your free Prime sub and get access to awesome emotes. Saint Astra's Etsy also sells a variety of jewelry, decorations, and trinkets. Everything is handmade and crafted with the perfect balance of love and spite. As a member of the Puck Witches Coven, you can use code PW100 for 10% off your order on any and all items on Saint Astra's Etsy. No limit, no minimum, and you can use it as many times as you like. All proceeds go directly to the St. Astra Hockey Offseason Fund.
All right, let's turn to our one-timer topic where we take one shot at the biggest story. Saint, this topic is a little bit different. We're doing our end-of-year wrap-up. It's been an insane season, and while I'm glad to see it go,
it was regular season for the Penguins. Loved it.
Sucked. This whole season sucked
for the Oilers overall. It was not great as an Oilers fan.
No, it will definitely be one to remember. So let's take a look back at some of the chaos that happened in this year alone for both us as hockey fans and for teams across the league. Saint, number 1, we got to see Marc-Andre Fleury on Pittsburgh ice for the final time.
I know the 10 years long retirement tour came to a proper end.
Yes.
And it was such a good end. It was so literally good. One of my favorite memories.
Yeah.
Like, and just to be able to, like, whenever someone posts the picture of like the four of them standing there, I'm like, I'm in that picture. Yep. I'm in that fucking picture. Like, it was so good. It was perfect.
Yeah.
You can tell that vibe carried
for the
throughout the rest of the Penguin season. Like, it was just so good.
I will never forget the chaos that it took to get up there. Literally, I'm buying tickets. We're going to this. You have no choice. We're doing this.
I was at work, had to run to my work locker because my stuff is locked up, and had to go like find my
card,
my wallet, and card, take a picture to send you my credit card info. Don't ever follow me for OPSEC.
Oh man. I think that was an incredible way to start the season. And it was so much fun seeing them win. The whole vibe of the PPG was fantastic. Great time. We managed to be nice to the Blues for the entire year. That's a fucking miracle.
It is a fucking miracle.
We're gonna do that again next year. You know that, right?
Okay.
Spin the whole wheel.
I'm demanding a single mulligan.
Yeah. We will not be doing Vegas.
We have to agree on it. It's basically like anyone but Vegas. Yeah. I'll be nice.
I'll be nice to the Panthers and the Canucks. I'm not dealing with Vegas.
I'll be nice to the Rags. Wow. I'll be nice to anybody. I just refuse to be nice to that fuck-ass team.
Yep. There were some major coaching shakeups across the league. I'm shocked because let's go through it. So for the Blue Jackets, they have Rick Bowness now. The Kings, Peter Lavalette for Jim Hiller. Vegas Golden Knights, they had Ryan Craig for John Tortorella for Bruce Cassidy. Fuck you! New York Islanders, and I forgot about this. Pete DeBoer is now the head coach for the New York Islanders.
Patrick Roy, yeah.
Gonna be interesting next season. The Leafs now have Jim Hiller for Craig Berube. The Oilers, and I'm still torn and upset about it, but Chris Knobloch is now gone. We're probably getting Mike Babcock. Canucks now have Manny Malhotra for Adam Foote. Adam Foote was there for a season and sucked. The Rags have Mike Sullivan for Peter Lavalette, and the Penguins have Dan Muse for Mike Sullivan. So
again, it's just interesting how so much of this was just trading the same people over and over again.
Yep.
And I'm so glad that the Penguins are one of the few that decided to be like, all right, let's get some fresh blood up in here, because it worked really well. I think next year, now that he has experience, it'll be very interesting to see, and I hope he does do well.
Yeah.
Chris Knobloch, hey, do you want a job with the Pittsburgh Penguins? Because our hockey operations is shaking up.
He's done for hockey for a bit, and I mean he got 3 years of a massive contract. He can do whatever he wants. So
So is that he's kind of in the Bruce Cassidy situation where he's getting paid to do fuck all?
Correct. Yep.
I mean, if I was him, I'd be like, all right,
I'm going to Bermuda.
Fuck off. I'm going to go travel the world with my family and, do stuff.
Exactly. The next one is the chaos of the Quinn Hughes trade on the same day as the Jari and Skinner trade.
Which was like, stop, take it. We're going through it. Wait your turn.
Fucking Canucks. No, I think it was funny because, again, I don't call you very often. On cell phone, I talk to you on Discord a lot, but
we don't use our phone text messaging and actual phone calls. It's always just Discord or Twitter or whatever social media.
Something I need to talk to you as soon as possible.
You know what it is? Phone means real life or critical. Phone is I've called you for emergencies where I'm like, Chimp, I need you right now.
Yeah.
When you've called me for hockey shit is going down and I need you to be awake.
Pretty much. So I think that was an insane day where I was like, listen, I know we're recording Puck Witches later, but this is happening and this is happening. And you were like, stop talking.
I was like, I just woke up. Please give me a second.
The goalie fights? What?
Yeah, the goalie sabbaticals stopped. We finally
again, Marc-Andre Fleury.
Truly, fuck the refs, man. I can't believe they did that. I mean, it is a funny commitment to not let anyone fight until Marc-Andre Fleury had retired.
Yep. I think my favorite will always be, why is Nedeljkovic there?
Why is Nedeljkovic there? In my head. It was such a good one. It was that was such a good goalie fight, it wasn't
the other two were for the theatrics of it. This one I was like, there's a little bit of bad blood there.
That was they're actually was a true goalie fight. Yes. That was not just for
Mike Smith and what's his name?
Yeah.
the Olympics and the aftermath of all that, that was a low. That was a really big low, but really it was important for the year. We went to see Edmonton. We went to Edmonton to see our boys on home ice.
We got glass fucking seats, dude.
If you haven't watched that vlog, go watch that vlog because we are stunned the entire time.
That was, again, peak hockey moment. Yep. It was just so, and man, Rogers Place really is a great fucking arena. Not just the newness of it, but just in general.
The layout was so nice. It's inside. The layout was nice.
It was inside when you're waiting, which was so great. But also just the intensity of it is so fucking high. It was really, really good. And they put on, I loved getting to tour it.
That was great.
It was also just crazy to be able to see them for four games in a row. 4 games is a lot, by the way. I don't know how people go to every home game. I really don't
either. They're not casual, but they're I don't think they're watching as hard as we were watching.
You get desensitized, I think, a little bit. Not in a bad way, but just
it becomes a routine.
Yeah, some of it's just the human condition of you get used to things.
Yeah.
And so the little moments don't matter as much, but my cousins they're screaming every fucking game, except when they can't make it.
I
lose
just
their minds every day.
It was so that we've talked about that being a trip of a lifetime, but that really, really was. Everything fell into place perfectly. We had the Pittsburgh trip right before it. It was fantastic. And we still have games that we want to go to. We definitely want to go to Dallas. We want to see the Sharks. I want to take you to the Kraken Arena. But that one was the biggie. And so I'm so
that was
happy.
Our trip of a lifetime. That we were okay, we've done our hockey mecca for the Oilers. We did it. We committed so hard. It was great.
Oh, what a great time. And then finally, Pittsburgh made the playoffs again.
Oh, the curse is broken. It wasn't a terribly long curse, but just the fact that I got to witness on my computer screen, but regardless, being able to see my Pittsburgh Penguins.
I'm honestly glad we didn't go, as I know we had said we were going to a game.
We really wanted to. Real life shit happened. Yeah. It would not have been physically possible.
Right. But I'm glad we didn't because they lost. So frequently on home ice.
It was one of those where I was like, is this my fault that you guys are fucking losing? Yeah. Because I said I was going to go and then I couldn't go. Can you not? But I'm hoping next year we make playoffs.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. So, but yeah, I love going to Pittsburgh for games.
It is one of my favorite cities. And I don't know why. I do know why, but I wasn't expecting it to be that. Because it's another Appalachia city for me, especially. But immediately I was like, oh, I love it here. So
yeah, I hate driving around Pittsburgh. It's not as bad as driving around Boston. You know what it is? Different things.
Yeah.
Driving in Boston, everything's narrow.
Yeah.
And you never know when you're going to turn down a street that doesn't have a that's a dead end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're just like, fuck, I've got to do a 20-point turn to get out of here.
Yeah.
I have a small car, but driving around, I hate driving in the city overall.
Yeah.
But Pittsburgh, my problem is that they don't have fucking markings in the road.
And also, City of Bridges is not a joke.
Yeah, it's just oh, I turned wrong. Well,
I'll be there
to go back across the fucking river again.
Remember for the Flurry game where we went and got Canes and we got lost?
Got fucking lost. Just lost. We're okay, this is...
Where are we?
Where are we? Yeah, I do wish Pittsburgh had slightly better public transport, because what I would do is I would literally just park my car at the hotel and never leave. I'd go take, I'm happy to walk places, but it where it's located.
Where our favorite hotel is located.
Because we stayed next to the arena.
Yep.
There's not a whole lot. We ended up actually just getting some stuff DoorDash because I was like, I just don't want to drive in the fucking city.
I'll pay the money.
Yeah, I was like, I just don't want to have to fucking drive.
Well, Saint, another hockey season is winding down, and it's our turn to hand out the honors in our segment, 3 stars. Usually we pick out memes, clips, and moments from the rink, and it's up to you to rank them like the NHL does at the end of each game, but I've done something differently, and you're going to have to deal with it.
Oh, man, I hate you.
All right, our first star, Saint. You ready for this?
Okay.
I need you to rank the hitting 100 subscribers listening to us talk about hockey each week as your 3 stars. That one is number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 is the Puck Witch's massive rebrand. And number 3 is going to Edmonton to see the boys play on home ice.
Oh, okay. It's going to see the boys on home ice is fun. Like, no question, comments or concerns
that
there.
One,
like, just undefeated.
For both teams, I just think that was incredible. I think that
the game in Boston, like the game against the Boston Bruins in Pittsburgh was so fucking wild, and I wish you had been able to be there for it. But the one against the Flyers was crazy too.
Great.
Like it was
a great weekend.
Even losing, it was still really, really great. I'm just so glad that I was there they won on my birthday. But and then even then, just the Oilers, it was like there was a lot of shit of like, oh well, we won 2 and then we lost 2, but just like the highs were so high that the lows didn't matter. You know, like and that's
then
part
the lows were funny. Like
the lows were pretty funny, and just I think that's a testament to our good humor is that like we do tend to take even the worst shit in stride. I think it would be so easy to spiral about some stuff.
I agree.
We just think it's funny.
I think that that one is my first star because again, it's our hockey mecca. That was incredible. Had a great time. The other 2, Saint, with the hitting 100 subscribers on YouTube each week, listening to us here, talk about the sport that we love and are very passionate about, as well as the Puck Witch's massive rebrand. What are your thoughts? Okay,
so the rebrand, I'm a little biased in that it was so fun, and we spent like so much of the off season last year, like being like, because we originally launched this on the Night Witches channel, which is our main, like, I want to say the like umbrella under which all of our other like stuff umbrella happens. Yeah. Oh no. No. Sort of like, I would say more like Rooster Teeth with Achievement Hunter and things like that back in the old days. You can tell what we used to watch. But so like that was so fun and cool to be able to do. And it was so exciting when we did launch it, and it had such a good reception. Like for as small as the community is, I really do treasure you all. So I think that's why, to me, the rebrand was more about like
actually putting effort into it.
Yeah, and like building a space for our community, as opposed to like hitting 100 subs is fantastic, incredible. Cannot believe 100 people thought we were cool enough to listen to. Absurd. But to me, it's never about the numbers. It's always about the quality of people that we have in our community. I'll take 100 of you real ones over 100,000 people who don't actually care. So I have to pick the rebrand just because of what it led to.
I agree. Yeah, I think we have the same ranking. Is the Edmonton on home ice. That's our first star. The Puck, which is rebrand, is the second star, and then the third star is the 100 subs. And again, that's not to knock the 100 subs. I think it's been an incredible season. I'm so shocked by where we started when we first started doing a podcast, which again, we talk about this a lot, but I pitched the podcast to Saint on a Thursday afternoon, and by Friday we had done it. And then I was like, oh, we should probably actually like put some effort into it. And then this year we actually did. And next year we have so much more that we have planned that we're so excited to share with. Off season, we have so much that we have planned. So I don't know. I'm delighted with how it's turned out. I'm so appreciative for people that have joined the community and just to talk about hockey or have commented on videos, have listened to us lose our shit about specific things. It's just fantastic. I'm so thankful.
Yeah, like I think it's a case for us of we always wanted to do it. We wanted to do it, and then making it better would come.
Yeah.
And I think we're doing that as opposed to if we had waited until we thought we were perfect, we never would have done it. And so I'm happy to instead just grow as we like learn new things and as we tweak stuff. But yeah, we really, really, really appreciate you guys. And like, it's just really, really cool. And we promise we're not going away for the off season.
No,
we'll still be here.
It'll be different. We're not having an episode go out each week, but we will have 10-minute misconduct, and we've got something new we're cooking up, so that's going to be exciting. And the 10-minute misconducts that we have planned, there's one that I have for Saint, and she doesn't know about it. It's gonna be fantastic. But yeah,
I put in my work into the bedazzling video. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it. Let's move into Sportsmanlike Conduct for the last time this season. That's where we spin the wheel to pick our team of the week, which we have 6 left. And no matter who it lands on, we have to say something nice and spread a little love on the ice, because this is the last official Puck Witches episode of the season, unless something crazy happens that we are like, we gotta address this. We have 6 teams left, Saint. And last year we didn't do the Washington Capitals, so I feel like this year we should do all of them.
You think we should just do all of
them? I'm gonna spin it, and you're gonna give me a rapid fire rundown.
Okay. So we're doing a lightning round.
Yep. Welcome to lightning round.
Rapid fire, spin it. Okay. Okay.
Right, here we go.
This is good because we probably wouldn't have gotten the Penguins, and I would have been sad.
Yes, exactly. The Islanders. That's the team. Okay, go ahead. You first.
Matthew Schaefer, and I like your mascot Sparky.
Damn it! I was gonna be mine. I'll say that I like the other mascot. I don't remember his name.
Their alternate fisherman jersey, like the actual Islander, like you're out in a harbor, like that's cool as fuck. I wish they would lean on that more, because it's a really, really cool concept.
Matthew Schaefer, though, incredible. So happy to see him. So happy that the team is protecting him too. Like, he's going through his rookie season and actually has teammates that will fight for him.
Looking up. Yes. So glad that he's somewhere being taken care of.
Next, let's see. Yeah, we probably wouldn't have gotten the Penguins, and you would have lost your shit. Oh, the San Jose Sharks!
Lost my mind.
San Jose Sharks. You go first or me? I got one.
You can go first. We'll take turns.
Okay, I love their colors. I think that their colors are probably one of my favorite in the league. And I say that as somebody who, I love my Oilers, but I love the San Jose Sharks teal. The future is teal. So decidedly, they are going to be a powerhouse, and I'm scared of them because as an Oilers fan, they're gonna go against me. But for now, I'm allowed to like them a little bit.
I'll vouch on the jersey colors. I do really, really love. I just love that style of like the teal. Mm-hmm. I love teal as a color.
But their dark jerseys too are so good.
Yeah, and I know everybody's sick of black jerseys, but
wrong.
You're wrong. I'm not. Yeah, you're wrong. I have taste. I love the black jerseys. I love how cool those look. I love Sharky.
The Sharky's so good.
So much. And I love how much they commit to the Shark Tank bit. You know what I mean? Like, I love that they commit to, like, we're at the tank, we're at the, like, I love a good bit that you can commit to. Good job, Sharks.
I will also say that I really like that Coda likes the Sharks.
I was just gonna say, I'm so happy that, like, Coda
picked the right team for her.
A teacher. Yes, Coda substituted for a teacher.
Yeah.
When she was teaching, that was a San Jose Sharks fan. And so that exposed her to hockey in a way that was not us. And then it was like,
we were very careful. We were very careful.
We were so careful. And then we were like, well, while we're in Edmonton on this trip that we're dragging you along for, there's going to be a Sharks game. And I bought her a Sharks hoodie. And so thank you for...
It matches her hair. It just, everything, it worked out perfectly.
It's so perfect. And I love that it lets me share hockey with one of my besties in a way who would not... She doesn't care about hockey, but just,
I will also say it was hilarious seeing her be like, why are they children? Why are they babies?
She's like, they're all children on my team.
We're like, the substitute, they were her kids. All right, next we have a lot of slim pickings on this list, Saint. Yep. Mm-hmm. I think we've already done Chicago, but I can't remember. So we're going to do it again. Chicago, I like... their black alts are so good. Again, if you don't like the black alts, you're wrong.
I really like Connor Bedard.
Okay.
I think he's so funny. Like, what this kid is just so, like, I don't know what it is about me as a person. I always want to adopt the kiddos that are a little feral. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Like, and he's just, I love that he's a little feral. I love that he's been in the way that Macklin Celebrini has kind of been like taken under Sid Crosby's wing, that Bedard has kind of been taken under the wing of like Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid. Like I love that. I just love also, I haven't been personally, like I've flown through Chicago, but I haven't had a chance to like explore Chicago, but I do love the city of Chicago.
That's one I would like to go and do.
I would love to do a trip to Chicago. Like such good food, the storms. I love anyone who's as a Great Lakes bitch. Like I always stand for my Great Lakes cities, like
Detroit and such.
Not you, Ohio. But yeah, like Chicago's a really cool fucking city.
Yep. I will also say I loved that rivalry between Bailey, the LA King mascot, and the rapper. I think that was hilarious. It's one of the things we learned in the mascot video. I think that was great.
So
let
funny.
Mascots have more beef.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, next we have. It's not gonna be the
Are you
Penguins.
fucking kidding me? We're gonna get the Penguins last.
Yep. We'd have the Utah Mammoth. It's your turn first.
I'm still annoyed. Like, I like Tusky. I think
Tusky.
The streak. We can't keep just saying mascots.
No.
So, but the streak related to Tusky was very funny.
Good. And the Oilers beat how funny.
I don't hate their colors. I do like that they did appropriate branding in terms of like the black and like icy blue and white. I hate Utah as a concept and as in every way, shape, or form it exists, other than the nature of it. But I am happy that it looks like Utah is embracing hockey.
I like Mikhail Sergachev. Imagining the video of the Preds silent arena where he screamed, "Fuck! Make a fucking call!" lives in my head rent free. And then he was also the one that bullied Sharky and wouldn't shake his hand.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. And he's, very, very supportive of concepts that Utah might not be supportive of. So delightful of that. I also like their Zamboni. I think actually what I like best about Utah is that they have leaned into, we're actually committing to the bit. They have the Zamboni that is the mammoth shape. They have the Tusky, who is quite literally one of the best mascots that we have. They had the horns that you could drink out of, the tusks for that you could drink soda out of at the games. Like, I love a good, like, well-rounded commitment to the bit, because a lot of teams will only half-ass it.
I do also like, I couldn't remember if this was Utah, but and I just looked it up to confirm. They had they started, not the only ones, but the fan-friendly concession prices.
Oh, yes.
So they would have, like, they were the ones that were like, we're not charging, $20
for popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, I get it. The arena's got to make money, but you're owned by billionaires, like Crimea River. So I really do appreciate that. Like I said, the Utah is embracing hockey, and I am very glad that they've seemed to take fans into a consideration in that, of like having this family-friendly pricing so that people can actually go to the fucking games and not spend like the tickets are expensive enough. Yeah, I should not be having to drop like $400 to go to a hockey game on a fucking Tuesday night.
Correct. I will say, y'all need to bring signs back. Pathetic.
Yeah, that fuck you. Yeah.
All right. Next we have.
Jesus Christ, I know what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be the fucking Kings.
Is it gonna be the Kings?
Oh, is it gonna be? Is it because we jinxed it and it was literally about to be?
Yep. The next one is the Pittsburgh Penguins.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I guess they're all right. I guess they're cool. It's not like I love penguins as an animal, and I love black and yellow as a jersey concept and as just a color coordination, and I love Sid Crosby and Gina Malkin and Rusty and Tanger and Flower and the history of the Penguins. I love that they've won 3 cups, and I love the city of Pittsburgh, and I love all of my players on the 2025 to 2026 Penguins roster and a lot of the ones before then, and I like Kyle DeBoss, and I'm really proud of Dan Muse and Nick Bonino and all of the new coaching staff that have been really, really good, and I'm really sad about Haley Hunter, who was being let go because she was fantastic on the rink side. And I also love Josh and Army as our color commentators, and Berkey when he is deciding to make sense. I guess I like them. They're pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you've taken everything. I I mean, we talked about it a little bit. I love the city of Pittsburgh. I think that the city of Pittsburgh is so cool. If you have a chance to go to Pittsburgh and watch a game, highly recommend it. I love the routine that we have when we go to Pittsburgh, where we go shopping in the mornings, we get lunch, and then we go to the game. We have a very specific, that is what set our routine for hockey, is we go shopping the morning of. We get all of the merch. I'm literally wearing the Pittsburgh shirt from our favorite merch shop on the strip.
Dude, that's my mother and me, like, we only basically I have other t-shirts and stuff, but like in the summer my mom is literally just only Pittsburgh Penguins merch now from that shop.
Yeah. And I don't even know the name of the shop. We just go, where's our favorite shop? And we go to it.
Yeah.
I love that we have our specific hockey hotel that we love to stay at. I think it's so cool that we can park and walk literally right across to the arena, and then afterwards we can get back and have a drink at the bar and wait for our DoorDash and chill. And I love the environment of PPG. People will say it's an older arena. I don't care. I think it's fantastic. And I will always have a soft spot for Gino. I'm so happy that he's been re-signed for one more year. Yeah. I'm glad that Pittsburgh is what got you further into hockey, because now we get to share this experience together.
Wow.
Happy Pride.
That was gonna say that was good. Happy Pride.
And finally, we have the LA Kings.
I was also going to say I love Pittsburgh because it's equidistance between you and me, basically. And that, like, we could have picked a team that, like, we would have both we could never have gone to.
Yeah.
Or, like, a game like New York City or something, or if, like Buffalo, I would have only been, like, a short ways away from, but then you would have had to drive, like, forever. Like, we managed to make it work so well. All right.
And finally, the LA Kings.
The LA Kings, I like, they understand as an LA team, not the theatrics, but they are like a Hollywood team. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that they've had like the LA Kings in movies.
Yeah.
And like, you know, and I love the black and the silver because the Vegas gold fucking looks like shit. It's so cool that it's sparkly, but it looks like shit.
Yeah.
The silver on the Kings jerseys, it looks good on its own. I do miss those purple jerseys.
Yeah.
Though. They really need to bring those back, and like the Kings. I understand why they changed it, but I loved the black and purple and silver with the crown. I thought that was so fucking sick, and I feel like they should go back to it. But yeah.
One of my favorite moments was the harmonica group for the last year's playoffs. I loved the harmonica anthem players. That was fun. I do love the rivalry between LA and the Oilers. I think that's funny. I think that this year we were kind of cursed because we both weren't playing each other. We were like, well, shit. And then we both got out in the first round.
I will say I loved our first season of hockey.
For playoffs.
Getting into hockey was for playoffs. And like the absolute mania that was that like first round against the Kings was such a good playoff round to like be introduced into like hockey as playoffs. Like that was a really good one. It was just so crazy and everybody being up in their faces.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because, and again, there's blood there because of how many years they've played against each other in the first round of the playoffs. But I think it especially was so fun for us that first round, A, because we won, and B, because as two bitches that are East Coast, we were sitting there and we were like, it is 1 a.m. They are still handing out penalties. And it was just so memorable. Like, I love, I'm glad we didn't play against them this year. I wish that we'd gone further. We don't need to play the other LA team. So I'm delighted. I think they're a great team to watch. I forget about them during the regular season, and that's great for them. I wonder if we'll see more of them now that they've got a new coach. I don't know. I
do appreciate how well they treated Ansar Kopitar too.
I was going to say, Kopitar and his retirement was fantastic. I think that they did a good job.
Yeah, they did it like kind of low key in the way that he seemed to have wanted it, but like also enough that like he was not neglected, you know?
Correct. Yeah. All right, we did it. We were nice to teams.
We were nice. We were nice to a lot of teams. It was a lot of work for us.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this season, folks. We really appreciate you listening in through all of our rants and ramblings. The Puck Witches podcast is released on Spotify and our YouTube channels, and you can join the Night Witches Discord via the link below to talk about the episodes directly, as well as enjoy our other channels. It's full of gaming, hobbies, and good vibes.
Make sure you're following us over on Twitch. And if you want to support us with a Twitch Prime on either or both of our channels, you get access to cute emotes and extra channel points. If you enjoyed this podcast, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode, and follow us on Twitter and Blue Sky for updates.
And again, we're not going anywhere. We will have 10-minute misconducts throughout the summer. We will also have a new thing that we're working on, and shorter off season because it starts in September this year. So fun.
Yeah. And if you like our other, you like us, you think we're kind of fun, we do have other content that's on our Night Witches channel and our Twitches. So
get ready. We're getting ready for another major
another
announcement with that. Yep. All right. Well, lastly, don't forget to check out Saints Etsy or subscribe on Twitch. Also, consider dropping a like on this episode and subscribing so that you never miss a video. We love you all and hope that this hockey season treated you well. Champ and Saint, signing off.
Stay witchy.